Fellow Normans, happy holidays. My name is Alana Morgan and welcome back to this week's Norman News at Home edition. Stay tuned for news on California's new lockdown order and more about finals next week and then winter break. Around the school in 30 minutes, this is the Norman News. We all want to go out, have fun, enjoy unforgettable moments, and pursue our dreams. However, it is important that we keep you updated with the latest of what is going on in this pandemic. California has endured yet another lockdown due to many COVID-19 patients overwhelming the hospitals. Restaurants that are in Southern California and the San Francisco Bay Area ended up shutting down for all except takeout and delivery. California ended up setting a new record with the amount of people infected with COVID-19 and recorded around 25,000 more people on Sunday. This order is similar to the last one, however, there are more strict rules on business closures and an absolute ban for hanging out with people outside of your household. It has been said that this should last for around 3 weeks or so. So if we all buckle down, we can all get through this together and return back to reality as soon as possible. Now we're going to send it to Jonah with some medical news.
Thanks, Alana. Last week, the Moderna vaccine was approved in the UK. This was a huge leap in the vaccine race for the coronavirus vaccine, and hopefully it could be approved in the US as well. The COVID-19 vaccine works by injecting the virus into the body in a low dose that cannot harm or infect the body, but can activate the body's immune reaction to target the virus and create antibodies that destroy the viral load in the body at the moment, or if the virus were to ever enter the body ever again. Natalie Jackson with this week's sports review.
Thanks, Jonah. The NBA preseason starts on December 11th, and many fans are very excited. After the playoffs, many trades have been made, meaning that there might be a new dynamic in the league. Now that John Wall was traded to the Rockets for Russell Westbrook, Harden may be able to work better with him and take the Rockets further. Westbrook might also be able to work better alone on the Wizards. Personally, I can't wait to see the Lakers play the Clippers. The rivalry is even more serious in LA this year. Last season, the Clippers received Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, causing a commotion in LA. After the Clippers couldn't get the win against the Nuggets, many questions were raised about the team's overall strength. The Lakers, on the other hand, took the trophy home after beating the Heat in the finals. And the Lakers look even better this year than they did last year. Only time will tell what happens, but I think this season is going to be one for the record books. Thank you, and now to some more sports.
Thanks, Jackson. NBA rookies this year are going to have a slightly different experience this year compared to previous seasons. Usually, the NBA season would end at the beginning of the summer. However, this year, the season ended in October, meaning that there won't be an NBA Summer League this season. With the season starting in a few days, there's no time for these extra games, and in turn, there will not be an opportunity for these rookies to showcase their talent before the season starts. Even though there's no Summer League, there will be a preseason as always, and let's get ready for the NBA season to start. Now to Rachael with some entertainment news.
Thanks, Nathan. Olivia J. Giannulli, daughter of Lori Loughlin and Massimo Giannulli, made an appearance on Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith. Giannulli finally broke her silence on the 2019 college admissions scandal. Olivia and her team actually reached out to Jada, something that she found very difficult to accept. On the show, she said, "I think what was important was for me to come here and say I am sorry." She also said, "I also acknowledge what was wrong, and I wasn't able to say that for so long." Olivia admitted that she did not understand her family's actions were unacceptable. News of the scandal first broke in March of 2019, charging 50 people, including Loughlin and Giannulli, who are both now serving federal prison sentences. Olivia and her sister allegedly posed for photos on rowing machines to show that they were college-level athletes, as well as $500,000 in bribes to grant them admission to USC. Loughlin was sentenced to 2 months in prison, which she began serving on October 30th, while her husband, Giannulli, was sentenced to 5 months, which he began serving on November 19th. Olivia Jade admits that she was blinded by privilege, and she does not want to ask for pity.
This week we'll be talking about the new holiday movie, Happiest Season. This movie is about the relationship between a woman named Abby and another woman named Harper. It's the holiday season, and Abby's finally meeting Harper's family with hopes of receiving their blessing to propose to Abby in front of the whole family. Everything is going great until the secret is revealed that Harper has not come out to her conservative parents yet. Watch the movie on Hulu to find out what happens. That's all for this week. Now grab some popcorn, sit back, relax, and stay tuned for this week's movie trailer.
I just woke up thinking about going home with you and got very excited about Christmas. I get to go meet the people that made my favorite person.
I'll always take December away over summer.
Abby, you and Harper have a perfect relationship.
She is my person, and I really want everyone to know that. I want to marry her.
What are you doing on your phone?
I left a gentleman alone in my apartment, so I'm tracking him to make sure he leaves.
You're tracking him?
Yeah, I track everybody. If the NSA can do it, so can I.
I'm so excited. I can't believe I'm finally going to meet everyone.
There's something that we should talk about. Hi! I didn't tell my parents. I'm gay.
So who do they think I am?
This is Harper's orphan friend, Abby.
Yes, of course. They're there.
You're so brave. You don't need to be.
I cannot believe I've got all my daughters under one roof.
So her parents believe their straight daughter brought home her lesbian friend for Christmas?
Not exactly. They also think that I'm straight.
Have they ever met a lesbian?
This is why I avoid Christmas. It brings out the worst in everything.
I've always skated circles around you.
I love it when they do this.
You're such a cheater!
Makes it so fun.
No, Rick!
Just be yourself, but don't lie. You're a very bad liar. Riley! Harper. This is Abby. Abby is my
orphan roommate. I am an orphan, but we live together as friends, like acquaintances.
Oh, please stop.
Yeah.
Bells ring out on the...
I can relate to being in love with somebody that is too afraid to show the world who they are.
What are you doing in the closet?
Have I been good in...
I'm here to rescue you.
Are you the ex-boyfriend?
Yes, I am very sexually attracted to her. A female. I nailed that, and she is fabulous.
You're the only girl I've got on my list. I write your name, I know it's foolish.
I am scared that if I tell them who I really am, I will lose them.
Do you know how painful it's been to watch the person that I love hide me?
I am not hiding you. I am hiding me.
Everybody's story is different. Just because Harper isn't ready doesn't mean she doesn't love you.
Abby, honey, are you okay?
Morning.
I'm sorry about all this mess.
Morning, kids.
Morning.
Honey, I'm headed to the office. Mwah. Have a good day.
You know I will.
Artist Bob Dylan has recently sold his complete catalog of songs. This catalog contains over 600 songs that he created over his 60 years as a musician. The news broke this Monday that Bob Dylan sold the songs to Universal Music Publishing Group, along with another music star, Stevie Nicks. It's estimated that Dylan's music is worth over $300 million, while Nicks' catalog is worth about $100 million. Bob Dylan, who's currently 79 years old, is most famous for his songs titled Mr. Tambourine Man, Like a Rolling Stone, and The Times They Are A-Changing. He took a break from music for 8 years until his recent return this year with a 17-minute song titled Murder Most Foul. The song is about the assassination of JFK back in 1963. Throughout his career, Bob Dylan has also won a Pulitzer and a Nobel Prize. In total, he's released 125 million records, and he continues to perform worldwide until this day.
Every state and country is different, and they each have their own travel restrictions. With COVID spiking in certain areas throughout the world, traveling is not the safest thing to do right now. But here are a few common travel restrictions around the world. You will be expected to keep a face covering on while you're at the airport and while you're out in other communal areas. You will also be expected to socially distance yourself from others. Some states and countries will require a recent negative COVID test before you enter, and other states and countries will require you to quarantine for 14 days before you roam around. These travel restrictions are set in place to keep you and the people around you safe. Now to Phoebe with local news.
Thanks, Natalie. LA County has its highest number of COVID-19 cases since the pandemic began this past week. In the past 6 days, Los Angeles County has set a new record for another 10,528 infections reported 5 times. Los Angeles County has announced 23 more coronavirus deaths, which has ultimately brought the county's total number of infectious cases to 449,851, with 7,909 deaths. On Saturday, the number of residents who have been hospitalized with the virus rose from 2,769 to 2,855. Officials hope that implementing new health restrictions for the next 3 weeks will lessen the number of cases and prevent intensive care units from being stretched to their breaking point. Schools with waivers will be able to stay open along with critical infrastructure and retail stores, which will be restricted to 20% capacity. Restaurants are sanctioned to close all dine-in operations, and even if they were outdoors. Hotels are permitted to open for critical infrastructure support only, while churches would be confined to outdoor-only services. Entertainment productions, including professional sports, are permitted to continue without live audiences. Now to Alana with school news.
Thanks, Phoebe. Well, Normans, we are almost there, almost at the end of the semester. Next week is finals week, so it is time to buckle down and study hard so you can pass your finals and have an amazing winter break. Some teachers are giving regular tests, and some teachers are giving longer finals that we would normally have in a classroom setting. Whatever it is, you want to make sure that you are prepared for finals week, which is next week. Monday is a 0 through 7 schedule. It's a little different. It's like a normal Wednesday schedule. However, it will be on Monday. And then we will have finals beginning on Tuesday. Make sure you follow the finals schedule, which was emailed to you through your BHUSD emails. I hope you guys do absolutely amazing. Happy holidays. And now we're going to send it to Jonah with some more school news.
Thanks, Alana. First off, on Monday, there will be a 0 through 7 schedule just like Wednesdays. On Tuesday, the 15th, there will be finals for your 1st, 2nd, and 7th period. On Wednesday, there will be your finals for 0, 5th, and 6th periods. And lastly, on Thursday, there will be your finals for your 3rd and 4th period. Now to Natasha with this week's weather forecast.
Thanks, Jonah. Here's the weather forecast for the week of December 11th, 2020. This week in Los Angeles, we will be seeing nice temperatures ranging from the mid-60s to low 70s. Today, we'll see a high of 66 and a low of 45. On Saturday, we will see cool temperatures of up to 70 degrees to a low of 46. On Sunday, there will be a high of 73 degrees. Monday, we will see a high of 70 and a low of 45. On Tuesday, we'll be seeing a high of 73 and a low of 46. Finally, on Wednesday, temperatures will be back in the mid-70s. Thank you so much for watching this week's weather forecast. I'm Natasha Jadidolahi, and have a great week, Normans. Now to Grace with Health News.
Thanks, Natasha, and good afternoon, Normans. After going back into lockdown, the city of Beverly Hills has been having on and off curfews. Many of you may be thinking, how is having a curfew going to affect the spread of COVID, and what's the difference between going out at 10 o'clock in the morning versus going out at 10 o'clock at night? Well, the idea of a curfew is to limit non-essential interactions between people. Creating a curfew limits the amount of activity going on around the area and at designated times. Although the curfew may seem pointless, a lot of research shows that it'll actually be very beneficial to the well-being of residents of Beverly Hills. Please stay safe and make sure that you're always making good decisions and wearing a mask. Now, let's send it back to the desk.
That's it for this week's Norman News. I'm Jonah Danesh, and we will see you all next week.